Run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. And stop coming from Henry To'o. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Reichard connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They weren't able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Stroud completes it quick. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First play is going to be a give to Genty. This gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Texans take over.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Now it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
And I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? Yeah. And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. On the option, it's Genty. With the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun give here to Genty. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2. And this is Genty. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things 10-10.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun now, 1st round. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud from the pistol. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Let's go now. Nike 18.
And off to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
On the quick, right?
Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this one does not go far.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2.
Back to throw, Stroud.
At the 31-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
62 yards.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans with the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He's going to try another deep one here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the 1st and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the Vikings' 25-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. On the option, it's Dowdle. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost them about a yard. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Will Anderson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Need a better
and
result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action now, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 17. Will Riker to
Raleigh
kick off
set up,
for the
and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Rob it.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Stroud from the pistol. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the...
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st down, Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Caught at the 9. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Genty. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What would you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 34, Vikings 24.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Working quickly here.
3 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, Warriors, 17, Trap 60. Go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
McCarthy to throw. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Giving this to Gente. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
34. Vikings 31. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Nixon on the toss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud now. Well, right side, Dell has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a gain of 3.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throw by Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. And that is the Jets that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Vikings 31. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on the fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stroud completes it quick. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Completion number 1. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. A give to Mixon up the middle. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss here, left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike.
Viking 18. Ready. Ready. Check, go. Set. Get up. Set up. Hut. Down. Go. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Hut, hut. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready. Ready. Set up. Let's go. Check, go. Set. Set, go. Come on. Set. Hut. Set up. Let go. Set. Hut, hut. Ready. Ready. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Huh. Ready. Set up. Let's go. Ready. Set. Get up. Come on. Set. Hut. Let's go now. Ready. Set up. Ready. Down. Go. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready. Set. Ready. Hut, go. Set. Viking, it's set up. 60 by ready. Set. Huh. Set. Ready. Ha, go. Down. Set up. Ready, ready. 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 Set up. Here we go, here we go. Ready. Let's go. Set go. Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.